Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program for you coming from the sheep family. The program is called The Unexpected of 2020 Awaits You. And so, you coming from the sheep family, the news is that you have to be very careful. Don't be impulsive or impatient or hasty in any area of your life because it will quickly get you into a situation where to get out of it would be very difficult. And what's happening to you, sheep, in 2020 will be you can have accidents which come unexpectedly. You can have downturns in any area of your life which will come unexpectedly. So you've got to not be impulsive or hasty or impatient. You have to go slow, plan every step you take in whatever you're doing. Otherwise, in 2020, you're going to be overwhelmed by getting yourself into a situation which you cannot get out of. I'm going to talk to you about your job firstly. You're not going to be very happy in your job because the planets who control 2020 are not going to be very kind to the sheep. And so the chances are that not only being very unhappy in your job, you could lose a job very easily and very unexpectedly. And if you're trying to find a new job, it won't be that easy to find a good one because the way it works is that the foundation, the progress, the ability to move ahead in 2020 is going to have many ups and downs. There'll be periods you'll be up, there'll be periods you'll be down. But for me to advise you, I'm afraid there will be more down periods. So you have to be very careful where your job is concerned. Better to be part of a team rather than wanting to be a hero and trying to say and do things yourself. And follow rules and regulations where you work, or any behavior of a rebellious kind is going to be very bad. If you are in business, you will be more exposed, and therefore the ups and downs of business will be even worse. And you will see that contracts will break suddenly, and the unexpected momentum of bad luck will just hit you again and again. So you have to be careful that to start a business in 2020 is not a good idea. And if you already have a business, tell yourself everything you do must be planned and measured very carefully. And on top of that, where business is concerned, partnerships are going to give you problems if you have partners. Collection of money will be a big problem because the unexpected is always something you never realize can happen to you. And it's all waiting to happen in a very negative way. Not every day of the year is going to do that, but a lot of it is going, you're going to remember as downturns which bothered you a lot. So your job and your business where finances are concerned, you have to be exceptionally careful. Money can be lost very, very fast in a most unexpected way. So you have to put up your guard and tell yourself to plan many times before you take that move. Regarding romance, the worry is that you're going to find an unexpected person who is going to be very interested in you for a romance. But as I said, the road to progress is very weak. And this romance you meet is going to be more troublesome than good. And the danger is that this romance is going to make you liable to trouble as well. So the partnership of a romance in 2020, even if you already have a romance, the partnership is going to be strained very easily. You cannot afford to be rebellious. You cannot afford to somehow be overly moody, and you cannot afford to show your temper. That's very important news for you. Otherwise, your romance is going to reach the breaking point very fast. Now, regarding marriage, in case you're married, you're going to have to shoulder many things that you don't like where your marriage is concerned. Because the planets of unexpectedness, there are more of them who are against you than and less of them that are for you. So unexpected goodness comes in very small ways. Unexpected badness comes in really heavy downpour. So what can you do about this? Well, with your marriage partner, be very careful what you say and what you do. A little fire will ignite into a volcano very fast. And tell yourself, don't push your luck where your marriage is concerned. Your marriage partner is also an individual and will retaliate against you very badly. So all this sort of unexpected things await you. It's all up to you to control yourself, whether in job, whether in business, whether in romance, whether in marriage. Controlling yourself means live or work or think within yourself. Don't outreach yourself. Once you expose yourself beyond your capability in any area of your life, you're going to have many, many problems in 2020. I'll speak to you a little bit about health. And for you coming from the sheep family, I'm worried that your stomach is going to play up a lot. Three areas, the stomach, the colon, and the bowels, are all going to be a big troublesome for you. And it may start all unexpectedly in some way. And also, your bladder may also give you problems. And you have to be careful, you coming from the sheep family, that if you're a lady listening to me, your personal areas, which is the womb and the breast, and also the ovaries, may have problems of cysts, CYSTS. And if you're a man, I worry that your prostate gland may act up. In fact, all your glands, whether men or women who are coming from the sheep family, they're going to have this problem. And also, you have to be careful if you're coming from the sheep family where health is concerned. Tell yourself that your lungs are what you have to protect. So smoke less or don't smoke anymore. And don't put ice in your drinks anymore. Because you're coming from the sheep family, your lungs need warmth. They don't need ice. So try and help yourself that way. Well, overall, 2020 is full of ups and downs. Every corner you take, whether in the world of business, in the world of health, in the world of romance or marriage, there's going to be a little problem waiting for you. And what you have to do is go slow. And when you go slow, you'll have the chance of not of stopping before you crash into something. Because these 2020 planets, they move very fast. They create trouble by you saying things and doing things which are rebellious. So you don't want to be rebellious. In any industry and even at home, follow rules and regulations, and don't be a person who behaves like a, or don't be a sheep like who behaves like a non-conformist who doesn't want to obey rules and regulations. Well, there you are. I wish you the best of luck. Before I go, I want to talk to you about this is my email address. And you can send me an email if you wish to have a 90-minute session, 90-minute session, which will cost you USD $50 to know your next 8 or 9 years. And I will do based on your date of birth and time of birth and looking at your palms. And I will map out every area of life for you in those 8 years. And I'll show you how to reach that supernatural energy that you have, that I have, that everybody has. People who become very great and very powerful in the world, they don't do it on their own. It's impossible. They have managed to contact that inner force they have, the soul or the guide or that inner force. And that's how when the connection is ability you make it, then you will nothing can stop you and you can reach for the stars. And I will show you how to get this connection to that guide or the soul or that force of energy that you have. And I will also show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers. And I will give you many energies from the universe, your lucky colors and your lucky gemstones and your lucky days and your lucky directions. So you, the sheep family, from the sheep family can benefit the most of all. Well, I've shown you my email and I look forward to meeting you. In the meantime, have a good 2020 by just not doing things impulsively, impatiently, or hastily. And you'll be able to get some ways to control the problems. I wish you a happy Chinese New Year and a happy time in 2020. Thank you and goodbye.